हाय गाइस, वेलकम टू अवर यूट्यूब चैनल एमबीए पाठशाला। तो एमबीए पाठशाला ने आप लोगों की स्पीड बूस्ट करने के लिए, आपकी टेस्ट टेकिंग एबिलिटी को इंप्रूव करने के लिए एक फ्री डेली क्विज का इनिशिएटिव लिया है, जिसको आप लोग हमारे पोर्टल पर www.mbapathshala.com पर जाकर हमारा जो फ्री कोर्सेज का सेक्शन है, कैट 2026 फ्री प्रिपरेशन एक कोर्स है, उसमें एनरोल करके आप डेली बेसिस पर एक फ्री क्विज लगा सकते हो। ये क्विजेज आप लोगों के एग्जाम यानी कि कैट 2026 तक हम लोग प्रोवाइड कराने वाले हैं। हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर इसका एनालिसिस मिलेगा, क्विज रहेगी हमारे पोर्टल पर।
Hi everyone, welcome to MBA Pathshala, and today we are doing this particular set of daily dose. Okay, you should make a habit of doing these quizzes. We are going to put very interesting, very useful things in. So the quiz that was put in front of you, that was this one. Here, if you have not gone through this particular question set till now, you should pause the video and just go through once and try it once. Okay, here what is given: as the newly appointed operations head at Port Neo, Maya faced an unexpected logic puzzle on her very first day. A high priority shipment containing 5 distinct in weight vintage coffee sacks labeled A, B, C, D, and E had just arrived from Colombia. Due to strict customs regulations, the exact individual weight of each unique sack needed to be logged. However, the port's heavy duty industrial scale was experiencing a technical glitch. It refused to register any weight under 50 kg and would only display a reading if exactly 3 sacks were placed on it simultaneously. Thinking on her feet, Maya instructed the dock workers to wave the sacks in every possible combination of the 3. The dock workers meticulously recorded the readings from all possible 10 combinations. The recorded weights in kilograms sorted in ascending order were 58, 61, 63, 63 again, 64, 65, 60, 68, 69, and 71. Now, based on that, the questions, the 5 questions are these one. Okay. So the first question is asking what is the average weight of all the sacks. Okay. So maybe it is possible that we are not able to find the individual weights, but maybe the sum of weight of all the sacks is possible to find. So from there we can find the average weight. Okay, as it is, there is no option cannot be determined or anything else. That means we can sure find out the sum of the weight. But the second question is asking for what is the weight of the heaviest individual coffee sack. So that gives us an idea that there is a way to find the weight of each of the sacks. Okay, so likewise all other questions, they are indicating that we have to find out the weight of each of the sacks. Okay, so now coming to the data given again here, A, B, C, D, E, these are the 5 coffee sacks. Okay, they are distinct in weight. Okay, so that is mentioned that they are distinct in weight, but which one is the heaviest, which one is the lightest, second lightest, that is not mentioned. Okay, so let us put that from our side. Let us assume that there is an order among them. Okay, so let us say sac A is the lightest, so A is weight less than B, which is in less than C, which is less than D, which is less than. So let us say that is the order. Okay, that we have put from our side. Okay, that is not mentioned there, and all the that will not do any harm, because in any of the question the name of the sack is not mentioned. It is mentioned second heaviest, second lightest, so that doesn't matter which order we are taking. So we are taking this order, that A is the lightest, E is the heaviest. Now the dock workers are weighing 3 at a time, so 3 bags at a time. How many possible combinations are there? So there are all 10 possible combinations. So let us write those possible 10 combinations. So maybe A, B and C, the three lightest, okay, they are weighed together. So A plus B plus C, okay, that will be one thing among out of these. Okay, so what will be this weight? We will come to that. First, we should chart out all the possibilities. So A plus B plus C, what is the way here? We are taking the first two, then this one C. Then we can take AB with D. We can take AB with, now AB, with AB we have written all the possible combinations C, D and E. Now let us go with A and C. So A and C together with D, A and C together with E, and then we can go for A and D together with. So with A there are 6 combinations possible, because with A we have to choose 2 out of 4. So B, C, D, E, out of 4 things we have to choose 2 at a time. So that will be 4C2, 6 combinations. So these are the 6 combinations. Now with B, C and D, we have to just move in the forward direction. That is the nice organized way to write things. B, D and E. Then uh, C, D. Okay, we missed B, C, E. So B, C, E. Then we have finally C, D and, okay. So these are the 10 possible combinations. Now they have recorded this much of the weights, okay, 58, 61, 63 and so on. 63 is 2 times. Here we can safely say that this weight 58, which is the lowest record, so in the record, so this must be the dock workers, they have got this 58 kilogram by taking the 3 sacks which are of the lowest weight, that is taking A, B and C. Okay, this combination, this will definitely weigh 58 kilogram. Why I am saying so? Because 58 is lowest among all the 10 records. That means 58 they have got by putting the 3 lightest, that is A, B and C together. Okay, so that is 58. Likewise, we can find out which combination gives 71 kilograms. So we have to go for the extremes. Okay, 58. So likewise, we should go for 71 also. Okay, the ends. So 71, that will be the top 3, C, D and E. Okay, the heaviest 3. So C, D, E together, that will be 71. Okay, so we have got 2 equations till now, but we have got 5 variables. So what is the way forward then? So here the next smallest one after 58 is 61. So that 61, here we will put a reasoning forward that if he takes, or the dock workers takes A, B, the lowest 2, with C, it is the lowest one, 58. But the next lowest, that is 61, that should be AB along with D. Okay, along with C, it was the lowest, 58. So AB along with D, that will be 61. Okay, because this is the second lowest combination possible, because in this one 2 are the lightest and 1 is a little bit higher than C, because if all the 3 are lightest, that is 58. So 2 are the lightest, 1 is a little bit higher than that, that is 61. Okay, so let us come to likewise from this end. Okay, the second heaviest, that is 69, or the second uh, largest value, that is 69. So that 69 likewise will be the combination of the 2 heaviest along with C, it will be 71. So CDE is 71. So we have to take B. So BDE, that should be 69. BDE, that should be 69. Okay, in the same fashion. So we cannot now decide for the other combinations. We cannot decide for other combinations. So what can we do? We need one more equation. Okay, we have got 5 variables. We have got only 4 equations till now. For others, we cannot decide. We can see A, B, and E. A, B, and E. So A plus B plus E. Okay, we cannot decide that whether that will be more than or less than B, C, D. Okay, because B and B, they are same in both the combination, but A and E, one is lightest, one is heaviest, and C and D, they are of in middle. So we cannot decide between A plus E and C plus D which one is more. Okay, so none of the other records can go in the equation, but we need one more equation as we have got 5 variables. So we need one more equation. So that one more equation, that will come with the help of taking all the equations together. We don't know where will this 63 come, where will this 63 or 64 that will going to come in these, but we know that they are going to somewhere. They are going to come somewhere. So that's why if we take all the records 58, 61, 63 two times, then 64, 65, 66, 68, 69, and 71. And if we add them, okay, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that sum is going to be 648. So this 648 will be the sum of all these equations together. So this 648, we will get A how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A is going to come 6 times. So same thing, as these are symmetric equations, we can say all the variables are going to come 6 times. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E 6 times, that will be 648, giving us the equation, the final equation, that A plus B plus C plus D plus E, that will be 108. 648 divided by 6, that is 108. So from this equation, this is the 5th equation, and these are the 4 equation, we can find the individual weights. Okay, here if we put A, B, C as 58, so 58 plus how much is 108? That is 50. So D plus E is 50. Now once we know D plus E is 50, that is this much is 50, from here we can find the value of C, that 71 minus this much is 50, so that will be 21. So likewise we can find each of the individual value. So C 21. Okay, likewise D plus E here, D plus E is here also. So B plus D plus E is 69. That means if D plus E is 50, B will be 19. Once B and C are known, B plus C, that will be 40. So put B plus C here 40, giving the value of A as 18. Once A and B are known, A plus B, that is 37. So put A plus B 37 here. So that will give us the value of D. 13 plus 11, 24. And we already know D plus E is 50. So 24 plus 26 is 50. So all the weights are now known: 18, 19, 21, 24, and 26. Okay, let us come to the questions. So what are the weights? For A 18, for B 19, for C 21, for D 24, and for E 26. Now solving the questions, what is the average weight in kilogram of all the sacks? Okay, the sum of the weight, that was 108. divided by number of sacks, that is 5. So dividing by 5, 108, double of that is 216, putting a decimal, so 21 point, that is option C. What is the weight of the heaviest individual coffee sack? So that is 26 kilogram, option C. What is the difference in kilogram between the weights of second heaviest and the second lightest? So second heaviest D and second lightest B, the difference is of 5 kilogram. So option D. And what is the difference in kilogram between heaviest and lightest? So heaviest E and lightest A, the difference is 26 minus 18, that is 8. And if Maya needs to ship the two lightest sacks together in a box that has a maximum carrying capacity of 40 kilogram, how much spare capacity in kilogram will remain? So these two together, they are to be shipped in a box, okay, and this box has a maximum carrying capacity of 40 kilogram, but these two together, they are only 37 kilogram. That means 40 minus 37, that is how much spare capacity is there? That is 3 kilogram, that is option C. Now this particular set, okay, or you can say this concept that has been asked multiple times in CAT as well as ZAT. I can remember at least 2 times in ZAT and 1 time in CAT. Okay, so this is quite an important concept too. Thank you.